Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I've put out a video. I mean, I've been doing shorts, but not a long video. This could be a long video or not, but we will see. So what we got going on today, guys, is I would be migrating my current operating system, which is on a M.2 Samsung 990, what's currently in the system. So I will be transferring what's currently on that 990 to this new 990 by Samsung. Reason being is the one that's currently in the system is actually from overseas. So when I purchased it from Newegg, not realizing it was a third party overseas, it's not able to be picked up by Samsung Magician. All right, so I had to cut the camera off real quick, help my son get some water. All right, so as I was saying, I had gotten, I'll just use these for example. I had gotten all three of these from Newegg, all right? Not these, but the other batch. Now, when I first installed it to the system, which is 980, 990. Okay, 1 terabyte, these two 2 terabytes. So when I first installed it into the system, which is behind me, and I downloaded the Samsung Magician, it wasn't able to see those drives at all. So turns out what happened is that when I gave Samsung a call, they told me that the current drive that's in my system are from overseas. I believe these two, which would be the 980s, are from Germany. Yeah, Germany. And the other one, the 990, is from China. That's the reason why the software is not able to pick up on those drives. So they told me that what I need to do is just either contact the vendor, do a full refund, or do a full refund, because what will happen is that the warranty through the United States won't be eligible. So it'll be ineligible for me to use any type of warranty that's in the system. All right. So I just figured, okay, I didn't want to go through the whole process of breaking down the system and taking it out and shipping it back. I just waited for a good deal to come around again, to pay less than what I did before, and luckily I did. So I was able to get the 3 sets again, made sure it was shipped by Newegg in the United States, and here we got them. What I'm about to go ahead and do now is clone the current OS system, which is, I have the 990 in my system, to this 990. So what I'm going to use doing that is this enclosure of an M.2 enclosure. So I'm going to use this M.2 enclosure by ASUS. I'm going to put the links down below in case anyone is interested. It's pretty cool to have if you're always on the go, if you're editing on the go, or you have files that you want to keep separate from your PC, you know. It's a good device to keep with you. So let's get this thing cracked open so you guys can see how it works. As of right now, my camera setup is a little further from me. Reason I can't find a cold shoe. Anyway, let's skip that part. So this is what how it looks inside. All right, you got the heat pads right here. Then you have so currently I have a solid state drive in an NVMe solid state drive by PNY, which is a good drive. It's pretty fast. Can't remember the top of my head what it is. I believe it's around 3,000 speed. What I'm going to use the current SIM card injector tool just to loosen the screw that's in here to get it out from the enclosure. And then what I will do is just put this to the side for now, because honestly, I don't really use this. I think I just did it for an example on a short on YouTube. So I'm just gonna pop it out like so, right? I think I have a box full of, here they are. Got a box full of M.2s that I'm not using right now. As you can see, a little kit right here of M.2s. So I'm gonna slide that right in there. Okay. And then just slide it back in here. And then put that to the side for now. And guys, sorry, whiskey break. I will be working on a new PC soon. My nephew actually wants a PC, and he lives all the way in Texas. I'm all the way in Jersey, so that would be a fun experience to record and how to ship it. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, please subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss that. So I'm gonna get this one cracked open. What's the easiest way to crack this thing open now? Let me put this to the side. I guess I could use, I don't have a blade in here someplace. Got a little Switch Army knife here. Can't beat that, right? Boom. And then get it, yeah, so my nephew wants a PC just like his cousins, which is my son and my daughter. Oh, this one died. Oh boy, it's okay. I don't need this light. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Even probably shows better on camera. So this weekend, I saw him and we sat down together with his mother, and we purchased his first PC case together. So he's going to have the same case as my daughter, which is the LandCool 3. Which I really like that case, so I really suggested that case to him, and he did like it as well. All right, so here we are. This is a 990. I don't know how well. I hope it shows well on camera. What I'll do now, I'm going to just slide it right in here. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's not hard, guys. You just slide it. You match the grooves, the rails to the M.2, slide it in there like that, and then just pop it down. Now, you don't just pop it down. Let me rephrase that. So the screw has a little, there you go. So you see like a little groove in the center of that screw. That's where the M.2 will sit. So let's get that in there. Let's get that in there. I feel like I just hurt my back. It's weird. All right, so slide that right in there, and then just screw it down. And got my nephew a case. So that case is on its way over to my house, and then that would be another episode for us to work on. The parts, the graphics card, that'll be a good episode to check out. So guys, if you guys are really interested in seeing that build, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss that one at all. All right, so that's locked in. Now, where is that thing now? So let's close this back up. Oops. Oh, looks like it's in. All right, it's in. All right, so we got it in, guys. So head over to the computer. So at this point, I'm going to do a screen record on my PC, so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, and then I'll probably just do a voiceover along the way, or use my mic to record as I am doing the process. So let's head over to the PC.
Mic on.
My drink. How you out of here now? All right, can't beat a shot of whiskey. All right, guys. So welcome to the PC. So what we're about to go ahead and do, we're going to open up Samsung Magician. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about now. So when you look, hopefully you guys can see. Hopefully this is recording properly. So these are my current. If you see my mouse, the top tabs, you see the SS870, and there's no issues. All blue. the 870 over here, the 870 over here. As you go over to the next tabs, you start seeing some issues here. Go over again, and here's all my issues. My 990. This one is okay. This one is all right because this is a different drive. Samsung can't see this. I can't see all the specs on this because it is Western Digital. So you have the 990 with this orange or amber. I'll call it amber color because obviously it's look red. So I'll call this amber. The 990 have amber. The 980 has an amber. You go over more. Here it is, the 980 with also amber. So these are my defective drives. I would say defective drives, and everything else is just mass storage in terms of external drives and so forth. But yeah, my issues are in the ambers. So what I am looking to do is do a clone of the 990 because I believe I am running into some issues on gaming. So when I'm trying to game, I'm having a lot of blue screens of death. Okay. All right. So what I'm about to go ahead and do is going to where are you? I'm going to plug this in to my PC. I believe I may have to format it. Yeah, I'm sure I have to format it first. So let me just plug this in. Boom. Okay, that's it. Let's go to disk manager. Oh, sorry, disk, not device. Where are you? Disk management. Let that load up real quick. So you must initialize disk before logical disk manager can access it. So this is what I must have plugged in. Let me see if I can find it here first. So you will see somewhere in the bottom, I'm sure. There it is. This is it right here. So all you could do is how you get this thing started now. Initialize disk. Say yes, okay. New sample volume. You say yes. I'll keep it as is. I want all my space. I want everything in there. I will change this later. I think I'll keep it L for now. I think what I have is C. I mean, can I do a C? Let me see. Well, how do I do it? No, it won't give me a C. So yeah. I could keep this L for now. I think once I clone it, it should change automatically. Let's see. I'm not too exactly sure, but we will see here in the video. So let's keep it at L. Nah, let's do W. Choose. So you want to keep it at this location here. Keep it here. Yes. Default. Yes. Volume. Yeah. I'll keep it new volume for now. Finish. As you see, look like it's busy. There it is. So you see the W, new volume. All right. So yeah. Let me see something about it. You see, this is free space. Oh, free space. So this is currently all my drives. I know some minus these portions right here. These are just I believe those are let me see what I got on my computer. External drives, but yeah. Anyway, on to the next show. So we close that out. So we come back to the Samsung Magician. So we go to data migration. When cloning starts, all data on the target drive will be deleted and cannot be recovered. Do you want to continue? What this means is if you have any data stored on an NVMe already, once you start cloning, everything will be deleted. In my case, this is a brand new NVMe, so it is a clean slate, so I have nothing to worry about. I just click OK. And as you can see, it is it's doing this thing. I guess it's, you can see right here in the corner it's spinning, so yeah, everything's starting. So I don't know how long it's going to take, maybe 30 minutes. This may vary by case to case, person to person, depending how much data you have stored on your NVMe M.2. It will be a lot longer than maybe 29 minutes that I have here listed. So I'm just going to leave it at this, maybe play some music so you guys could jam to it. I'm going to do it as a live I'm gonna do it as real time so you guys can see it. If you guys want to fast forward on your end, you guys could fast forward. I'll just do it as a real time. Click here, video right here. As you can see it going right here in the center, megabytes per second, or 43. I'm not worried about speeds at the moment. I'm not worried about speeds. It's fine. I'm sure it could go faster, maybe, but I'm not worried about it. As long as it get everything that I need to my new drive, I'm okay. Again, I'm having some issues with gaming in terms of blue screens, and I think because I'm not able to put the new update in terms of the firmware, because if you guys remember, or you guys can recall, the 990s had a lot of issues in terms of so the NVMe will start having issues, giving some people blue screens of death or errors or crashes. So this is what I'm experiencing at the moment because I'm stuck on that previous firmware. I cannot access it at all. So by me just doing this right now, I will be able to get it installed to my PC and have the firmware up to date, which should eliminate those problems I'm having with the blue screen of death. Alright, so let's just watch this in real time. Alright, so as this is going on, guys, let me just give you guys some updates on the channel. It's been a while since I posted anything really. Let's see, so let's talk about the playlist of the 5.1.2 surround sound in my living room. I'm still working on that, guys. That is being worked on. Don't worry, just hold tight. That won't be a fun one. I do have another PC lined up to build for the channel. Like I said earlier, my nephew wants me to build a new PC. I'll be using I could tell you right now that KC will be having will be the LandCool 3. But yeah, it will be some interesting or some fun times coming for the channel. So just hold tight, guys. Bear with me. I'm not trying to, I want to say, stress myself out in terms of throwing videos out as fast as I can, because I have a family and so forth, and the whole shebang. So it takes time for me to really sit by the computer, and plus I got schoolwork, so it takes time for me to really dive into my hobby. So I wanted to hit a point where I can make some money out of this, but slowly but surely, with your guys' help, you guys could help me in doing so that would be easier for me to say, okay, I could sit down and start doing some more videos or get some sponsors and so forth. Oh, hold on, whiskey sip. Oh. So if you guys are wondering, I'm rocking the CORSAIR. What is this? What's this thing called? Oh, HS80. I didn't do a review on this. It was just too many out there. But if you guys want to see a review on this, let me know. I'm trying to get this thing zoomed in because it's trying to see. If you guys can't see it, that's okay. I'll just put it in the description down below. It's a pretty good headphones. I like it. Dolby Atmos. That's one of the reasons I got it, to be honest. But yeah, let's just see what's going on. So right now we're at 8%. Okay, good. So yeah, so whatever I'm using in terms of so much dust down here. Whatever I'm using in terms of peripherals or little gadgets, I will put it down in the description down below so you guys can take a look. If you guys are interested, I will leave it down below. Right now, my headquarters is downstairs in the basement with the open ceiling, so I do get a lot of dust come down here when people are walking up the stairs, walk upstairs. So I always have to constantly dust until I eventually get the funds to work on the ceiling. 10%. This is actually my first time doing this. I actually prefer working with most of my PCs except for my son's. Like my PC currently is running. This PC right here is all Samsung drives in here. Samsung drives and Western Digital in here. But I like to lean more forward on Samsung because of their software integration. You know, it gives you a close eye on the health of your drives. It gives you a close eye on diagnostics, benchmarks, and so forth. That's why I lean more towards Samsung. If you also do have Western Digital, I also do have this right here. Let me put this to the side real quick. I also do have this. In case y'all happen to watch in case you guys happen to trip and fell into this video, I can show you what my system is currently using to keep an eye on my drivers and my storage, I should say, in my system. So right now this is what is called a dashboard 3.8.2.10. This is what gives me a overview of how my storage are doing. So I have the Western, I think this is the hard disk drive. As you can see, 6 terabyte in my system. Don't use it as much. This is for mostly for like backups and so forth. You come here, you can see, you can check out temperatures here, tools, device details, everything is here. System. This is what I currently have. This is what I currently have in case anyone was wondering. Master Ryzen 5950X. Next time what I'll do, I'll give you guys a quick view of my system. So my systems currently have the 3090 EVGA. As you can see, the motherboard is right here. Processor. And some other peripherals like, you know, like lean leaf fans and so forth. If you guys want to know more about my PC, let me know down below. I'll do a full video on that. This is this one is the Western Digital. Which one is this one? Oh, that's right. I have this bad boy right here inside my system too as well. Interface speed compatible Gen 3, connection Gen 3 lane 4. It's pretty fast, guys. I currently use this for gaming. The temperatures right here. I do use Fahrenheit, so you guys can see that right there as well. I'm able to change the RGB colors here. Right now I have it at teal, right? Yeah, teal. Yeah, so I can have it in teal. Change different colors, different presets here. One thing I did have at one point, I believe I had this on my system, but then it started giving me trouble with other applications. I had to get rid of this Gigabyte RGB Fusion. I had to get rid of that. It was giving me too much issues. So yeah, everything is performance, temperatures, everything is here that I need to know in case I'm experiencing issues. I can always, like if I'm gaming for example, or doing something with that's high in demand, like maybe 4K editing and so forth, and I'm noticing a drop in performance, I can come here and take a look, see what's going on right here from the application. The status is here: free, used, allocated. Everything's here. Value, what's currently being used out of how much is left. Lifespan is 100. Like to see that. Temperature and so forth. Next one would be, I believe I have an is this the external? What's this one? Yeah, this is the external. I had this drive for a long time. Drive health. I don't know why the health is different. Some. This one gives you the 100%. This one gives you the gauge. A little cute little animation here. I guess it's still good. This one is connected outside the PC. 98 Fahrenheit, which is pretty okay, pretty good. Allocated, free. What is used out of what is left. Yeah, this is what I like to use. So in case you guys are having the Western digital products, it's pretty cool because it gives you, it's pretty flushed out. It gives you a the image of the drive that you're looking at. This is it. This is it. Toolkit. Yeah, here it is. Toolkit. This is it. Toolkit. Yep. This is what I also have to check on my drive. It's called Toolkit. Seagate by Toolkit expansion. So this is what I have outside my PC. 10 terabyte. I think I mostly use it for edits, like rendering. So let's just say I'm editing Adobe Premiere. I like to have my rendering, audio, previews on my external, which will be this right here. So I have everything come here, so that way it won't take up space on my C drive, because you gotta be very careful when you're using Adobe, because I learned the hard way. Like for example, when you open up your Adobe, here's my Adobe Premiere. When you open up your Adobe Premiere, everything is defaulted to your C drive, and I mean everything. It can be very annoying. Everything is default to the C drive. They don't give you an option to, hey, you know, they don't give you an option. Everything is just, let me see if I can do it, if I can see it here. Can I see it here? So see, okay, so media cache files. So I changed it, this was C. I changed it to J, which would be my disk drive. Next thing you know, your C drive is full up of data and your system starts to run slow. So be very careful on that. You want to go into your Adobe Premiere. If you use Adobe Premiere, you want to go into the system and change locations for rendering. If you want me to dive more deep into it, just let me know down below. I'll dive more deep. Or if you want to see what I did with my editing process, just let me know down below. I can show you guys that as well. I'm gonna leave it. So right now I'm at 30%. So I'm going to let the computer run. I'm going to get back to you guys once it's done. Most likely I'm gonna get ready for bed now. It's late. So we'll take a shower, get ready for bed. I will see you guys in the morning. All right guys, it's the next morning. Here we are. I fed the wife, fed my youngest, and here I am right now. Data migration is completed successfully. So that's it. All I gotta do now is just take out eject the Arion, and then disassemble the PC to get to the motherboard. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, just let me know down below, or I'll probably just record it anyhow, give you guys what you don't want. So I'm still going to do for the channel because maybe someone out there will be interested in seeing this. So on that note, so I do have other the other two 980s will be coming out as well. Unfortunately, I believe by looking at this software, it could only do, I guess at the moment, the OS drive, which is a shame. So basically what this is telling me, I will have to use a third party to duplicate my current 980s to my new 980s. So I'll probably do some search on that, looking for the right program to do so. But as of right now, I'm okay with the current transfer from the what I have right now with the cloning. But yeah, so on that note, let me just give you guys a little update real quick. I would be doing a new some new videos coming soon down the pipeline. So the next video will be about my daughter's PC. I'll be going more in depth with that build just now. So I had a few questions about that build in the comment section, so I will be answering those questions very shortly. The next video will be the 5.1 5.2 surround sound Dolby Atmos that's upstairs in my living room. That'll be also put it down the pipeline too. That one I'm also working on right now. It took me some time because my rig right here was giving me a lot of trouble, so I couldn't do any editing. So believe it or not, this is a completely, I don't know if I can turn that way, you follow me. Yeah, this is a completely new build. I moved from the Dark Hero motherboard and I went with a Gigabyte. So more on this, if you want to know more about this piece, just let me know down below. I'm going to be throwing this one out today. But yeah, anything that I'm using currently around my perimeter, I'll put down below so you guys can check it out, what I'm using currently, and maybe you guys will be interested. And I'm also an Amazon affiliate. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Until next time, see you guys later. Peace.